Ellen, and this is Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. It's going to be maximum, it's going to be cross stitch, but it will not be an hour. I'm going to warn you that it is going to be all over the shop today. I don't really have any notes, and it's been almost 2 months since I've done a video, so I've kind of forgotten what I'm doing, which is normal for me. Oh, and here comes Fiona to say hello. Oh, you're gonna see her. There's my cat. There's Fiona. Oh, there's her butt. Fiona, did you want to show your butt to the nice people? Good kitty. I'm not even cutting it out because you know this is real life, right? You know this is real life. Anywhoosie whatsy, how are you? It has been almost 2 months since I recorded a video. No excuse, just Fiona, don't. She's rubbing her neck up against the box that I have my camera on because she loves me. I have no excuse, Fiona. I have no excuse other than laziness, because I'm not doing anything but cross stitching and walking. I have started this walking program. I think I mentioned it last time. I'm trying to walk 40 kilometers a week, which is around 25 miles. And it's been good. I feel much better. It's so good to get fresh air, and I feel so much more myself than I have since the whole coronavirus thing started. So this has been a very helpful thing, this walking, and I really hope that I continue with it, because sometimes I just get lazy and give up, but fingers crossed that I keep it up. Yeah, so other than walking and cross stitching, I've been doing nothing. Christmas was kind of a no big deal here. My husband and I don't exchange gifts, and our family decided to keep it pretty small this year. So it was pretty small, pretty quiet, which was nice. My Christmas dinner was an entire box of Melba Toast rounds with an entire package of vegan cream cheese, and I was happy with that. That's what I wanted, and I had some cookies too. So I hope that you had a good holiday, whatever you celebrate, and that you are staying safe and well and all those good things. Okay, so first things first, what do I start with? Whips, I guess. Actually, no, first, I'll do some unfinished business. I got a couple of people who wanted to know about the samplers behind me, and so I'll show you. This is Rosewood Manor Inspiration, and I finished that last year, and it is freaking glorious. I don't mind telling you myself. So yes, I did this 2/2 on 32 count white or antique white Lugana, except where there were things for back stitch. There was a lot of back stitching in this piece. The vines and stuff are all single stitching, single threads. But yeah, this is a beauty piece, and look at the little village in there. Look how tiny, all 1/1. Look at those tiny people. Hello. This is the piece I think I'm most proud of, just because, I don't know, there were a lot of color changes, every, hang on, I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, let's stay. Okay. There were a lot of color changes, and a lot of like fiddly bits, 6 stitches here, 6 stitches there. So it was a little bit time consuming, but obviously it turned out beautifully. Oh, I do say so myself. And this piece is His Eyes on the Sparrow by Beth Twist. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all in the frame. Oh, there's my lamp. You can see my lamp. Sorry for the glare or reflection. This is on 32 count doubloon with the called for threads. I did it in 3 months because I have no life. But yeah, I love it too. I also missed an entire motif. Let's see, what is the little guy I missed? I think It's this guy that I missed on this side. No, I got him. Where is it? It's the weirdest little guy that I missed. Well, I missed an entire motif. I can tell you that. But that's it. Yeah, so that's Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery. His eyes on the sparrow. Okay, so I hope that cleared up any questions. If you have any other questions about the stuff behind me, I'm happy to answer. Next, whips. Right, okay. Let's start with the oldest one first. Let's see. It's in one of my Caroline bags from Evertotes. I have a lot of them. I like them. This one is Dutch Beauty by Permanent of Copenhagen. It's a big old one, and I hope I can get it all in here. I'm past the halfway point, happy to say. And this is where I am. So that's where I am on that. There's my Albus needleminder from Rebel Stitchers. It's my favorite one because look how sexy he is. Are you looking at my bum? Don't look at my bum. So this is actually a really, although it's very large, and it can be a little intimidating because it's actually a very calming stitch. Just because the colors are so subdued, I don't know why that makes it calming, but I just feel like I'm a fine, genteel lady working on my stitching in front of the fire with my Lord husband in the olden days. But yes, it's a beautiful stitch. I am hoping to finish this before the fall. I don't know why. I don't need to have an end date to it, but that's my goal, is to finish it before the fall. My next whip is Sheep May Safely Graze, Alice Smith, 1851, by Victorian Rose Needle Arts. Also in a Caroline bag. This is a bad picture, but you can sort of get the general idea. It's where my cat chews plastic. How many of you have cats who chew plastic? I bet you all of you do. So this is where I am on this. I think I'm at the halfway point of this too. Well, no. Maybe, I don't know, a third, over a third, but I've got a big chunk of the border done. And the border is freaking fantastic. And I've got some of the solid full coverage done. So I've brought down some of the border too, just to make sure it lines up. And if it doesn't, I will make it happen. But yes, I love stitching on this too. This is really, really fun to stitch on. The colors are magnificent. And it's just so lush, you know. But it also is very large. I don't know if I'll finish this one in 2021 or not. But if I keep at it, maybe early in 2022. So that's that. I have a couple of new starts. Where is it here? Oh, here it is. It's still in my Q-snap. I started the Stacey Nash Primitives 1902 Paris sampler bag. I needed something small. I just started this yesterday. And this is where I am so far. I'm doing this on 40 count pie crust from Graham Cracker Fabrics. That's Kit Stitcher's son. And I like it. I love it. I wanted something small because I needed something to take on the plane. I'm traveling out west to see my mom at the end of the week. And so I wanted something to take on the plane for in the airport because, as we know, things get delayed. And I'm counting on that. So I wanted something to do. Next, oh, I don't even have a cover photo of this. When Calling Birds Sing. I don't have it with me, but I will insert a picture of When Calling Birds Sing here. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. And here's what I've got. I'm changing a lot of it. I'm not doing the border. I'm not doing the alphabet. I'm just doing whatever the heck I want. And this is where I am now. This is a stitch along with Emily C, Stitch in May, and Olivia B. I work pretty slowly on this one. Most of my pieces I give a full week rotation, but this one I just give a couple of days at a time. I'm happy to let this one progress slowly. But I did some more on the house. I added the bench, I finished the willow tree, and I started on the full coverage stuff in the bottom. The colors are gorgeous, if I do say so myself. I'm picking them myself at random from my stash. Some are called for, but most are just what I feel like putting in. But yeah, it's nice. It's coming along too. I like it because it's still sort of old-timey looking, but it's not a true reproduction sampler. So it's a little bit more modern. I've got this in my in a bag that, oh, here's the cover picture. That's what it's supposed to look like. But I got this in my project bag that I got from Diana. It is Kismet, and it was her birthday either yesterday or the day before, so happy birthday, Diana. But yes, I love this bag. Thanks, Diana. Yeah, so those are my whips. I have some finishes.
Thank you.
Now, I'm a little bit ashamed of this finish because I finished the Zimmerman coverlet, sort of. This is the Zimmerman coverlet from Modern Folk Embroidery, based on a coverlet that's been in my family for 200 years. Jacob DeGraff from Modern Folk Embroidery adapted it to make this gorgeous pattern, of which 25% of proceeds go to the Red Door Shelter here in Toronto. And I think the last time I talked to him, it was like almost like 1,300 to 1,400 Canadian dollars. So that's pretty amazing. So this is the pattern. And this is my finish, quote in quotation marks. I only did one repeat. And I drew a border around it. The reason I only did one repeat, I had been hoping to do the 3, but I had miscounted in so many places that when I started to do the repeat, it was just not lining up. And I would have had to have ripped out probably about all the center medallion I would have had to rip out. And I was not going to do that. So I finished it as a single repeat. And one day I will do the whole pattern, but and do all 3 repeats. But I think I would do it in just one color. Although I love the way the colors work in this, I think if I was going to do it again with the 3 repeats, I would just do one color. I'm going to finish this as a little cloth to put on a coffee table or something. And as soon as Jacob, or Jacob, he prefers Jacob apparently, as soon as he gives that tutorial on the hem stitch, that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to finish it. And it's just going to be a flat little cloth, that like an old-timey dresser scarf, but on a coffee table. And my cats will sit on it and shed on it, because that's the way things are in my house. They can't have nice things. But I mean, even though it's not what I ultimately wanted, I think in itself, it is quite pretty, and I'm happy with the way it turned out in its smaller form. So there, I finished the Zimmerman coverlet. Oh, this is on 36 count white Zweigart that I tea dyed myself, a very weak tea dye, just to take the harshness of the white off. The colors I used were Classic Colorworks Currant, Bandana, Gentle Arts Schoolhouse Red, and Weeks Dye Work Americana for the blue. So that's one finish. Another one I did finished is this one. It's called It's Spring Fever by Blackbird Designs, and I don't have it here, but I'll put a picture of it here. So that is what it's supposed to look like, and this is my finish, which I think is quite nice. Sorry I didn't iron it, but but like I said before, lazy. I did this on 40 count flax using the called for threads. I wanted to do something small because I tend to take on really large projects, and I like having a few little ones to intersperse with the big ones that I have. So this was a nice little one to throw in there, and I'll get that framed in a cute little frame, and that'll be fun. Next, oh, here's what it's supposed to look like. The colors look a little bit softer in the photo than in mine, but I guess that's just an issue of dye lots and stuff. I told you this is going to be all over the shop with me not knowing what the heck is going on. Next, where is my other one? Here it is. I finished Little Red Work Pin Keep by Stacey Nash. This was my Christmas start. I started this on Christmas Day. Here's the other side as a pin cushion, but I didn't finish it as a pin cushion. I have no use for a bunch of pin cushions, because even if I put a lot of gorgeous pin cushions in a dough bowl or something, my cats would use them as toys. So I finished it as a little mini sampler. And that's that. This is on This is on 36 count Hogs Bristle using Schoolhouse Red. The pattern, the linen, and the thread was a gift from Laura Dewitt, from Brenda and the Cereal Starter, and Modern Mozart on Instagram. And she gave me the whole little kit to cheer me up when I was going through a stressful time, as one does. So this is what I've done with it, and I think that's cute, because I'll be able to frame that, and it'll be charming, and my cats won't be able to destroy it. So those are my finishes. I also have some fully finished objects that I didn't finish, but I got framed. My New Year, New Start from 2020 was Descending Order by Long Dog Samplers, and it came back from the framer, and here it is. I picked a blue frame that I think is kind of fun, because it's kind of a modern looking sampler with unusual colors, so I thought the blue frame would be fun to mix it up. So I'm quite delighted with the way this looks. This is on Antique Attic, I think it's called Attic Lace by Lakeside Linen. I had a great big piece of Lakeside Linen before I knew Lakeside Linen was this like gold. Had I known, I would have got a lot more at the time. Anyway, it's 32 count using the called for DMC. So there's that. And I also finished Glorious Sampler by Clorami. No, I have no idea. And this is it. Oh, I want to get it all in. I picked a funky red frame. Look at that. Isn't that a great frame? I love it. This is on 36 count, probably just straight white Zweigart, using a Schoolhouse Red, which I guess is my favorite red. Yeah, but this turned out really beautifully too. I'm very happy. It's quite dramatic looking. Yeah, so those are up in the house now. Well, the red one isn't up yet, but the blue one is. Yeah, so those are my fully finished objects. Next, I got a nice little Christmas card from Julia. I got a nice Christmas card from Julia Stitcher Girl CA. This Christmas card. And in it, she gave me a lovely skein of this really funky green tea leaf gentle art, which I've never seen before, which is kind of a perfect samplery, dirty, mossy green color. So thanks, Julia. I love it. And I got a needle minder from the love of my life, Teresa Vanette. She just sent this to me with an order that I had. And I know that the I means that she's saying, I love you, Ellen. I want to be your best friend. On the back, she wrote, Merry Christmas, you weirdo. You have no idea how much this means to me. I love you, Teresa. And I'm basically moving to Hattiesburg, and I'm going to camp on your lawn until you tell me that we're best friends forever and ever. Amen. Is it happening? I can wait. Yeah, so those are nice little treats I got. And I also did get a little haul. Not too much haul. I got from Keaton Stitcher 2 skinny dogs, Martha Mulder. I thought this was just a nice, simple little piece that I could do that doesn't have a border that's going to make me crazy. And it's just, I like that it's a little, I know Teresa doesn't care about or care too much for samplers that are balanced, but I like samplers that are balanced, and this one is nicely balanced. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to start that one sometime this year. And with that order, I also got some other stuff that I'm going to show you in a second. I got this sticker, this pack of stickers from Beth Twist, the heartstring sampler, and I did this, the cat sampler last year, and it's hanging in my mom's house. So I wanted to have a little sticker book because I like stickers, because I'm like Brenda and Laura. I also got a half yard of 36 count straw to do with as I please. And I also got a whole schwack of linen, also from Teresa. Because I love you, Teresa, do you know I love you? Teresa Vanette, I love you so much. Will you marry me, Teresa? We'll live together, we'll raise a family, Teresa. I got some 36 count Dirty You. I think that's sort of capturing it. I got 36 count Latte. I think this is a half yard. Very nice. 36 count Linen, half yard. 36 count Wren, half yard. A half yard of 36 count lamb's wool. It's a little bit pink, but I can deal with it. And 36 count Alien from the Moon, which I ordered just because of the name. Who does it? Is this XU Designs? I can't remember who does Alien from the Moon, but look at this bananas. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I'm sure I'll find something, but I think a real grotty sampler would look pretty good on this. But yeah, there's all sorts of nonsense going on in here. Alien from the Moon. Love it. Love it. I love it almost as much as I love Trees of Vanilla. I love you. Great. So those are my purchases. I've got another full yard of just white Zweigart coming. It's been in the mail for 5 weeks now, but that's the way we roll. I was going to use it to have a Christmas start. I was going to start Eleanor Parr because I've been wanting to start that for about a year. Well, maybe less, but a long time. But it hasn't arrived, so I started the pin keep instead. Oh no, I also bought some online things too. I haven't printed them out yet, so I don't have the physical thing. I bought a mini sampler, and I don't remember the name of it, from Modern Folk Embroidery. I'll insert a picture of it here. And I was going to start that on Christmas as well, but I didn't have enough of the DMC that it calls for, so I'll have to invest in that and get that pulled together. I also got Modern Folk Embroidery Valkommen. And I'm going to change it from the Swedish to Icelandic, because I have an Icelandic friend who I might make it for. So yeah, I got those, and I also got yarn from Pearl Soho because I'm CNC. I got this beautiful bamboo. It's called Burnish. It's so soft. It is so soft. So it's a bamboo rayon, and it just feels like it's banana soft. And I am going to make a wrap with it, and the finished, I'll insert a picture of the finished product here. My friend Megan is going to help me make this shawl, or help me get started at least. I've practiced the stitch many times, and I just don't have the right needles. I have the appropriate size and length of circular needle, but I have bamboo, and she says it would be much easier if I have that metal needles because it'll slide easier, and I think that will help a lot. So when I go back to Manitoba at the end of the week, I have to quarantine for 14 days before I can go and stay with my mom. And Megan is going to go out as well because she has family there as well. So we're going to quarantine together in Ryan's mom's house, and she's going to help me start this wrap thing. So maybe I'll get some knitting done, although I have to tell you, I know that I'm not a knitter. I like the idea of being a knitter, and when I see Nicole Needleworks shawls that she does, I just think, oh, if I could only make that, my life would be complete. But I'm not a knitter. I'm a fine stitcher, but knitting is too hard for me. It's just, it's not hard, it's just I have a very low tolerance for frustration. So that limits the kind of projects that I think I can do without starting fires. All right, so that is my haul. Moving on to Wife of the Week. My wife this week is not only my wife, she's my best friend forever. She's my fiance, my wife, my best friend. She is the kindest, funniest, the most genuine soul I'm talking about Colleen Rebel Stitcher. She makes the most excellent needle minders, and I will link those below, and you should go and buy them all, because what are you doing with your life if you have not yet already done that? She's very charming, she's very funny, and I love her to bits. So my wife of the week this week is Colleen Rebel Stitcher. Mwah! My bit on the side, wait, maybe I should like, I can't really make myself look sexy in a turtleneck, so. My bit on the side this week is Teal Elder. She's a commenter of note. She is an enthusiastic stitcher, and everyone who has a Flosstube has had the benefit of her enthusiasm and kindness and just general friendliness. So Teal Elder, here's my bit on the side. I'll meet you at the Motel 6 later, Teal. Okay, so that bit of fun aside, let's do a giveaway. And I haven't done the draw yet, so I'm gonna stop the camera and I'm gonna do the giveaway. So congratulations at Stitching Socials Mom, you have won cardinal points. So if you send me your email address to, or your mailing address to my email address at maximumcrossstitch@gmail.com, or you can inbox me at Instagram where I am elpooishere, ELPOOISHERE. I will pop this in the mail to you. Yeah, so congratulations. That was for my 4,000 subscribers giveaway. So yes, I think that's it. I've got some plans. I am going to be drinking out of my Wayne mug. This is my mug from John Valentine and Charlie Waters, who do mugs. I'll link them below. I know Caroline has been talking a lot about them because they're freaking fantastic. If you want to get one for yourself or a beloved friend or a family member, you should check them out. Plans. I am going to start the Modern Folk Embroidery 2021 stitch along. This is what it looks like. I am doing it on 36 count white Zweigart that I tea dyed. It's the same fabric that I used for the Zimmerman coverlet because I have a big chunk of it left, so I'm going to do it on that. And I'm going to use Jacob's blues that he suggests, which is, I think, is 3750 and 932. I'm not sure about the 932, but I'm doing it in the two colors, just like he has. And yeah, so I'm going to start that New Year's Day. We're flying on New Year's Day, so it might be a late New Year's Day start, but I'm determined to put a couple of stitches in. I also want to do Eleanor Parr, get that started at some point. This is what Eleanor Parr looks like. Another huge epic border piece. And the more I look at it, I think, do I really want to do something that's so incredibly pink? But I can't get over those birds, the border of birds. Maybe I'll just do the border, but yeah, it's stunning. So I want to start Eleanor Parr. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to do Skinny Dogs from Shakespeare's Peddler. For no other reason than, to acknowledge my love for Teresa Burnett. I don't know if I mentioned, but I love Teresa Burnett. She charted this. It's super great. So yeah, I think that's that. I have no idea how long this is going to be because I've started and stopped many times. Thank you for coming back and watching my nonsense. I know I've been pretty absent, and it's better if you're going to do Flosstube if you're consistent, and I just don't have any of that. I won't be able to do another one until I come back from Manitoba because I'm not taking everything with me. I'm only taking, I think, 3 projects, only 3 projects. So hopefully I'll get a lot of progress done on those 3 projects, but it would make for a very boring Flosstube to just show you very little progress. So I will come back when I am back from Manitoba, and I'll be back the 1st of February. That is all. I hope you are well. I hope you're safe. Anyway, my friends, I love you. I've missed you, and I hope to see you all on Instagram and see everything that you've been stitching. So until next time, rock on.